All right, let's get to the tropics. We'll get back to the severe weather threat in just a moment. Fox Weather is your hurricane HQ. Big waves, Hawaii, as Invest 93C churns in the Pacific. It'll be threatening the islands later this week. The question being, it's an open question at this point, at what state is this going to be in? 93C, we're thinking very high probability, effectively a lock, that this becomes a tropical entity, a depression or a storm. The top end intensity has a little wiggle, and you'll see that coming up. There are two more behind it. Those don't appear to be, thankfully, of much consequence. They turn off to the north and into cooler water long before Hawaii. All of them, for the time being, are over very warm sea surface temperatures. It's been the case all season. With this strengthening El Nino, we could be approaching strong or super El Nino territory. It's NOAA that decides that, and we're there already. It's the duration that's the issue. We're awfully close to it, at least. This is the likely development zone, and when I say likely, coin flip over the next 2 days, almost certainty over the next second half of this week. But the shape of this development zone, we talked about this a lot with Fausto, which ended up getting shredded off to the north of the islands. This, as compared to this, two very different experiences for the Hawaiian island chain, and it has everything to do with the atmospheric conditions and those water temperatures, even more so those water temperatures, as there's a pretty tight gradient in this zone of the Pacific for sea surface temperatures from north to south, and you'll see that in just a moment. The wind shear, it's hostile north, but where this disturbance is, 93C for now, it's in a nice pocket of lower wind shear that allows the storm to get vertically stacked, structured like a tropical system with a well-defined low-level center of circulation. You need thunderstorms wrapping all the way around that by definition to be a tropical system. There's plenty of atmospheric moisture, so that's two boxes that are checked. And the third box is the sea surface temperatures, the water temps, that need to be about 80-ish. Well, at the latitude where 93C is, no trouble. We're into the lower 80s. Much farther off to the north from here, that's the gradient that I was talking about, where you go to 80, that's kind of baseline to maintain tropical structure. North of there, you get into water temperatures that are in the 70s. That's not going to do it. You'll have a storm system in a state of decay, like we saw with Fausto. So that's where I was saying the angle of attack, how this approaches Hawaii, is very important for a number of reasons. The other, of course, being that if the storm passes near, over, or south of Hawaii, now you've got places like the Big Island of closest proximity on the advancing or dirty side of the storm, where you typically have the worst conditions. A path off to the north is the opposite. The advancing side of the storm, well north, and you see the reduced impacts on the southern side of the circulation. The tropical ensembles, interesting split here. If you've been with us throughout the day, our hurricane specialist, Brian Norcross, noted this. Stronger storms on a more southern track, it makes sense with the sea surface temperatures and the other factors. South of the island, more favored by the AI models. The legacy models favor a weaker system with a more northerly track. So once the center of circulation middle of the week finally forms, I do think we'll get more of a consensus among these forecast models. But that's where things stand right now. We'll keep you updated on all the happenings of eventual Lala. That's the next name in the Central Pacific.